Gentis Fortuna fucking Juvat.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The marching road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No.
Lame.
I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's being planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry.
Bye,
I
Godfrey.
don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Thank you.
Godspeed!
The rain effects could do a little better, but you know. Like, they look fine here, but they don't look great with the characters in the foreground, you know? It looks like it's raining around them, not like it's raining on them. See, there you're getting a little bit of drip on his skin and stuff, but for her, not so much. Like, Henry doesn't look wet. But they didn't want to remodel his hair, right? They didn't want to have to remodel all the sticky up places sticking down slick to his head or anything.
So, we finally got him. How does it feel?
Pretty good.
How does it feel?
Pretty stinking good.
Do you really think you could get rid of me?
That's the plan. Kicked you out of freaking window.
No, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Oh no! So did he fall asleep on the drive?
Henry? Are you hurt?
Not especially.
You fell asleep. Are you alright?
Him having to wrestle with that decision makes some sense. Because, I mean, it's probably his first kill in cold blood. Like, canonically. But honestly, it's been so long, I don't really remember what happened to Capen. Obviously, we're separated. Did he get taken? I think he got taken by Serata.
We'll reach Sukdal shortly.
So
Those
he's
woodcutters
hostage.
by the forest weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle. a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdo.
He's a drunkard and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him Devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Yeah, we're
Say
doing
what you like,
negotiations.
just don't
so
go
shush.
bugging the devil, at least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdol place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
Okay,
My
he
word.
controls the coin. That's good.
And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough, but I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be.
He's got an important
He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
He was.
But that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
Looks like I ate something past its due. Because if you see in the bottom there, it says I ate something bad, even though I didn't.
Long last.
Subtle. You'd think the Mint Master would have a larger settlement here. I mean, you've got palisade walls.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Where we had the wedding was nicer than this. Well, okay. They have palisade walls and then stone walls for the castle. Okay, that's fine.
Saddled first thing. Understand? Yes, sir.
Oh, hello. He certainly dresses well. Like, ridiculously garishly well.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect your Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Correct.
Well now, Captain Žižka. And young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here.
But Yops
I'd love to know what brought
will
you two
vouch for
together.
us.
But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow.
Okay.
Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Yops still looks like Gary Sinise to
Let's
me.
go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
He seems very happy to help us.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
I'm
You
very
don't?
tired.
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man
You okay, Pollock?
with my
Polkuk.
experience.
That's an unfortunate
And
name.
with your fortune.
That gets
Catherine, my
worrying
dear.
smaller every day, Lord Trotsloff.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian training.
And with you?
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dried bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors.
Ew, stewed peas. All of that is garbage, so it will be garbaged. I'm gonna put this rotten food on your table, yeah? Just so you knows. But I am going to eat these. What? No, I want to eat. Mango. I need to put on the belt and the pouch. But why am I wearing... Oh man, I just overwrote my fancy outfit. Oh well, we'll figure it out. And the coat of arms surcoat is new. I did not have that before. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. What? No, I want the yellow one. Give me the... Okay. Alrighty.
I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
I'm wearing my fancy
Where are you
clothes.
coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
It was
Actually,
okay.
it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Actually, it's a little bit my fault.
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. But that snake was using us the whole time to do his dirty work. He pretended he
Fancy
was willing to
clothes,
cross
dirty
over to the
face.
side of Wenceslas. But instead, he sent us to fight against the king's allies.
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you.
Why,
Bring
thank
that
you.
red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Not exactly.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm
see.
sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
Oh, but he's left.
I'd be very surprised.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Not at all.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Berghoff is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill.
Appreciate it.
All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed.
Wouldn't want to soil your bed clothes?
Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Wonderful. I shall have a bread. And a chicken. And a cheese. And another cheese. I shall eat them. Alrighty. No, I just want to eat the bread, you bastard. 87. 101. I pigged out a little. That's okay.
Look out!
I'm too stinky. I gotta go take a bath. It's the little house next to the well, like here. Hello there.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Huh. Soap. Let's look at this. Soap, a mix of fat, ash, and who knows what else combined with water. It does it works miracles on dirty clothes. Fun. It's 18 bucks. Got 107. I don't think. Let's mint the perfume. One for 20 minutes. However, if you use it in combination with any perfume, it decreases charisma by 5. Okay.
Maybe next time then, sir.
I'm just here for a bath. I thought that's how we did it, but I guess not.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Well, thank you.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
No, I just want to talk. No, we can't talk. Okay. So then it's off to bed with me. Look how sparkling clean I am now. Lovely. Alright, so now we gotta redo our stuff here. Pad a coif. What is a pour point? Oh, here it is. It's a gambeson. Is this gambeson better or not? Stab defense, slash defense. Yeah, I want the gambeson. I'm wearing them, really? Are we sure? I don't think I am. Why is it marked like I am? Alrighty, I think I got it. So that's my combat outfit. Across this hall and up the stairs. There we go. A nice little room. The Maiden's War and about its end. Alright, let's put the stuff that we don't want away. Let's figure out what we want here. There's no charisma bonus for it. Not that I can see. What the? All right. So we'll keep the mace in the inventory just in case. No, we'll keep the hunting bolts because the battle bolt I only have one of. So I really should have just used that. Servanthood, huh? Alrighty. I think we've got everything we need. Your custom chest is available by every bed you own. Yeah. Look, it's a poop hole. You sit on it and you poop. And a window to admire the view. Oh wait, look at that. I can lean out my window. An idyllic little farm.